Let us start exercise 1.4. First question is, without long division, state whether the decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring. The given are rational numbers and we have to check the decimal expansion of their numbers. First number is 13 upon 3125. If you divide this 3125 by 5, then it will become 5 raised to 5. 5 times 5 multiplication is 3125. So we have converted this denominator in 5 raised to 5 form. Again, this can be simplified or written like this: 13 upon 2 raised to 0 into 5 raised to 5. The reason for this is 2 raised to 0 is 1. ओके, इससे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, इसलिए हम इसको इस तरह से लिख सकते हैं. So the denominator is in the form 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n, and if denominator is in this form, then the decimal expansion of given number terminates. So the decimal expansion of number is terminating. Now second, 17 upon 8. This 8 can be written in this form 2 raised to 3 because 2 raised to 3 is 8. Now again this can be simplified: 17 upon 2 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 0. The same answer, 5 raised to 0 is equal to 1. So again the denominator is in form 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n, like this. So the decimal expansion of this number also terminating. Now third is 64 upon 455. This 455, the prime factorization of 455 is 5 into 7 into 30. डिवाइड करने के बाद हम इसको इस तरह से लिख सकते हैं. नाउ द डिनोमिनेटर इज नॉट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n because there are extra numbers which should not appear in denominator for the terminating decimal expansion. So there are extra numbers. The denominator is not in this form, so the decimal expansion of given number is non-terminating recurring. Okay, let us see question number 4. Question number 4, the denominator is 1600. This 1600 can be factorized in 16 into 100, and again this 16 is factorized 2 raised to 4 and 100 as 25 into 4. Now this 4 means 2 square. This 2 raised to 4 and 2 square will collectively become 2 raised to 6, and 25 means 5 square. Okay, we know that if denominator is in the form of 2 raised to m and 5 raised to n, then the decimal expansion of given number is terminating. Okay, the first answer of first question. Now seventh question is 129 upon 2 raised to 2, 5 raised to 7 and 7 raised to 5. Okay, the denominator is in this form, not in this form. This is standard form for the terminating decimal expansion. So we can write answer of this question as the denominator is not in the form of 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. So the decimal expansion is non-terminating recurring. Okay. Now question number 8, 6 upon 15. If we divide this 6 upon 15, then the fraction will become 2 upon 5. Okay. Now this denominator can be written 2 raised to 0 into 5 raised to 1. Reason for this is 2 raised to 0 is equal to 1. Okay. Now the denominator is in the form of 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. So answer can be written as the decimal expansion of this 6 upon 15 is terminating. Okay, let us see question number 2. Write down the decimal expansion of question number 1 which have terminating decimal expansion. First is 13 upon 3125. We already expressed this denominator in this form 5 raised to 5. So 13 upon 5 raised to 5, we have to express this rational number in decimal form. To express decimal form, our denominator must be the multiple of 10. To convert this denominator in multiple of 10, we should adjust fifth power of 2 in numerator and denominator. So we have adjusted 2 raised to 5 in numerator and denominator. So this 2 raised to 5 will become 32, and this 2 raised to 5 and 5 raised to 5 collectively will become 10 raised to 5. Now multiplication of these two is 416 divided by 10 raised to 5 means this number. Now we know that if we divide any number by 10 or 100 or 1000, then we just shift the decimal point to the left side. So there are 5 zeros in the denominator. Our answer must contain 5 digits after decimal point. So we have given decimal point in this place, and this is the decimal expansion of this 13 upon 3125. Okay, now next question is 17 upon 8. This 8 can be expressed into raised to 3 form. Again, we have to convert this denominator in multiple of 10. So, we are adjusting 5 raised to 3 in numerator and denominator. Okay, now this is 125. 125 into 17 will become 2125, and this number power is same. So, we can write this 2 into 5, 10, 10 to the power 3. Now 10 to the power, that means 1000, and if we divide this number by 1000, we just put the decimal point before 3 digits because denominator contain 3 zeros. Okay. Okay, let us see question number 4. Fourth is 15 upon 1600. This 1600 we have expressed this number is in 2 raised to 6 into 5 raised to 2 form. Now we have to convert the denominator in multiple of 10 form. So the powers of 2 and powers of 5 must be same. To make powers same, we will adjust 5 raised to 4 in numerator and denominator. So this numerator will become 15 into this 5 raised to 4 means 625, and the multiplication of these two numbers will become 5 raised to total power will be 6. Okay, now 15 into 625 will become 9375, and denominator is 2 into 5 10, 10 raised to 6, 10 to the power 6. Okay, now there are 6 zeros in the denominator, so our answer must contain 6 digits after a decimal point. So we already have 4 digits, so we will add 2 zeros before that 4 digits, and our answer will be 0.009375. Now in 6th question, the denominator is 2 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 2. In this case also we have to make the powers of 2 and 5 same. For this purpose we will adjust first power of means 1 power of 5 in numerator and denominator. Okay, the numerator is 23 into 5, it will become 115, and the denominator, this is 2 raised to 3 and this is collectively 5 raised to 3. That means powers of 2 and 5 are same. So we can write this 2 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 3, that means 2 5s are 10 and 10 to the power 3, that means 1000. And if we divide 115 by 1000, then our answer will be 0.115. This is the decimal expansion of this number. Okay, thank you.